Hey everyone, Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Same video as yesterday. Completely different format. I guess not completely, but slightly different, a lot more to the point. Let me know in the comments below whether you prefer yesterday's style or today's style, and I'll try to mold my next videos to be more like that one. So obviously the big difference is this one I'm going to talk a little faster. I'm going to get right to the point, and the other one I'm going to get all the information you can out of me is the goal. So first off, before we go into this, if you love a unit and you love them so much that you need them and the other two on that color you're okay getting as a 5-star, you should probably pull for that color for sure. It doesn't matter what the units are. So let's get into green. First off, we have our legendary Lyn. She is an amazing unit. She's fantastic right out of the box, and she has some of the best skill fodder in the game right now with Speed Tactic 3. Definitely pull for Lyn if you love her. Obviously, she's got 4 other units, so you need to really like her to pull for her. But if you do, she is fantastic. The problem though is Inigo. If you only have one Inigo, then you really don't need it anymore. If you do not have Inigo, he's definitely worth pulling for. As any dancer, doesn't matter what their stats are, is going to be good for your team, especially in Arena Assault. Finally, we have Henry here, the happy-go-lucky vampire. He wants to drink your blood. I love this guy. He's great as a +10 merge option if you want a +10 merge Henry. But the problem is his skill inheritance sucks. He comes with armor march, that's about it. And you're going to have to patch up his weapon, you're going to have to patch up his movement, his special, his A skill, and his B skill. I'm actually counting with my hand, but it's off screen. So keep in mind, if you do love Henry and you do want merges of him, he's going to take like 60,000 plus feathers to get better, and he's going to take a lot of rare skill inheritance, but he is fantastic at it when you do it. He's also really kind of needing close counter, so keep that in mind if you have a Takumi free. Next up we have Blue. Blue is not my favorite on this banner unless you really need Shigure. If you need Shigure as a dancer and you only have 0 of him, definitely pull on Blue until you get at least Shigure and then stop. So Micaiah here is a fantastic option. She is great against armor, she's great against cavalry, and she's going to slaughter all of them and probably fix a lot of the problems you had in Arena Assault. I find when I bring her in, she kicks butt. She has great skill options here, but not really working with her skill set. A lot of people change all of this up and give something like Death Blow instead of Distant Defense and make her into a player-oriented build. And Ephraim is Ephraim. You know all about him already. I don't really enjoy his base kit, and I think he needs quite a bit of skill inheritance if you want to make him better. So keep that in mind, but legendary merges are never a bad thing if you plan on using them in the long run. So Blue here, again, if you do not have Shigure, pull until you get Shigure is my advice here, and otherwise skip the Blue. We have Red as well, and this is one that I'm going to say skip to. The good part about Red is if you get Erica, that's fantastic. It's really rare to get a red horse. In fact, there's only Leo, I think, at this point outside of her. So she really is one of a kind in what she does, and that does make Red kind of worth pulling for. She also comes fully built with Swift Sparrow, Desperation. A lot of people give her Blade Tome instead of Gleipnir, but I think both options are great. We have Celica, who is fantastic in her own right. That's a theme here where people are fantastic, but we still don't pull for her. So her fodder here comes with Chill Speed, fantastic fodder, really good on somebody like Erica or somebody in a team that's a support to give them that don't need Vantage, don't need QR or something like that. Really insane fodder, and she's the only one that gives it, so keep that in mind too. If you want that, you're going to have to pull for Celica to do it at this moment in time. But the problem is she's a red sword, and there are so many other red swords that she really isn't going to boost your account too much unless you love her and you just want to use her. Finally, we have Vyke, same thing as all the other legendary heroes. He merges really well, but the good part about him too is he comes with Warding Breath. A lot of people want this, or Steady Breath, one of the two. Specifically, dragons really love that. And he also comes with Defense Tactic, which is very unlikely to be used considering you're probably going to give Warding Breath instead. So again, really good merge option in the long run, but not something you should pull for specifically in red. And finally, we have the colorless units here, the best of the 4 colors, I think. Robin is the best legendary hero, I think. I don't know if that's bold to say, but she is so unbelievably bonkers in Grand Conquest at higher merges that she basically wins it hands down by herself for you. Her base kit is pretty good. It needs a lot of work, I think, but overall not too expensive options to fix. I find switching Expiration for Dark Breath is better if you like her in the Grand Conquest style of thing. And overall, she's just going to be an absolute monster at +10, so definitely always happy getting merges for Robin. Same exact thing here for Jacob. He is one of the best +10 merges in the game you can have, I think. Especially archers. He is the best archer, I think, and especially in an armor team. He just destroys everything, but he takes a lot of skill inheritance. So be wary. If you are going for Jacob, you're going to really need a ton of skill inheritance options for him, and you're really going to need to devote a lot of time to him. And finally, we have Jenny here. Jenny is Wrathful Staff fodder for a lot of people, or merge fodder for me. She enables so many different builds on different healers that is just insane. So she is pretty much the best fodder you can get for healers, I think. But also as a base kit, she comes with Gravity Plus and Wrathful Staff, obviously, and will single-handedly destroy most GHBs at this point. I find pairing Jenny with Gravity, with Razzle Dazzle maxed up with her Wrathful Staff and 3 Dancers just beats basically every content in the game at this point, I find. So yeah, those are all the options right now. As a general rule of thumb, as my general advice to you guys, I would say absolutely 100% pull for colorless. If you are lucky enough to also need dancers, pull green as well, and hopefully you get Lady of the Wind while you're getting your Inigo. But skip red unless you're a whale who obviously wants all those Swift Sparrow and Chill Speed fodders, and skip blue as well unless you want Shigure. So there you go. Let me know if you like that style of video better than the others. Have a wonderful day. See you next time, and feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always. Bye now, guys.